Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Black Fang. Today I will be playing Chapter 23, Vinculum Duis Partes, which I possibly butchered completely. Before we get into the chapter, I just want to say this is the last chapter with gameplay. I hope you've enjoyed the journey through this ROM hack with me so far. I hope I've managed to keep it relatively entertaining with my commentary, though I know I'm not terribly good at that. And I hope I know my production quality isn't that great, but I hope it's at least been entertaining and interesting to watch so far. So yeah, let's enjoy the last chapter with gameplay. There will be one chapter after this as well, but that won't have any gameplay, it'll only have cutscenes. Alright. Damn it all! That's right, there's a passage out. Merrick used it when he sealed the sword. I'll make my way out and leave them to my morphs. Where is it? Where is it? Everyone, let's clear the field and isolate William. Once he's pinned down, leave the kill to me. Chadwick, there's still something that's bugging me. Merrick snuck in and out of the shrine somehow last week. If William knows where that exit is, we might lose him. Another thing is that we don't know where Merrick is at the moment. Probably still topside. If he is, he might be looking for William right now. We might never get another opportunity to split them up again. Bramamond will block outward warp attempts, but the rest is our role. Leave nothing in reserves. I want everyone in their best gear. I'll inform the troops. What? You know this ends with death. So for anyone who hasn't watched some of the other chapters recently, so this is Naim referencing the idea that they think it's fated and guaranteed that Chadwick will die in this final confrontation with William. No, failure means death, and we won't fail. Finally get to kick the shit out of a dragon. I knew it'd come to this someday. I'm a feeling a bit scared, kind lady. I want to help fight, but my legs. You are helping, Jacoby. Just keep handing out the best weapons. This place has got some serious bad mojo. Yes, the air feels thick with suffocating intent. Oh gods, don't turn me to stone again. McLear? It is I, the kind-hearted sea captain you know and love. How did you find us? That was me, or rather, Sergeant Beak. After the trouncing he gave me, I knew I had to reach out to the captain. He's a ripper and we need him. All hands on deck, am I right? I am here because I love you all. Now, let's murder everyone in the room. Alright, my last preparation screen. So you might have noticed I did change the volume level on the game a bit. It seemed a bit quiet. So before the chapter begins, we have an important event here. We have this memento that we received, Meditate on Fury to draw on royal blood. And let's see what happens when we use it. And here we are, we now have Crestfallen Zephiel, as opposed to just Prince Zephiel. And then you can also see his sort of idle animation there in the corner-ish. So our new Crestfallen class, the description is Nobility corrupted with radical purpose given new strength. Unfortunately, we still haven't managed to reach S rank on either of these weapons that he can use, but anyway, here are his new stats. And yeah, those are the stats that Zephiel has going into the final chapter of gameplay. I'll proceed to do the rest of my preparations and be back after that. Okay, let's do this. course, I'll bring Jacoby along. How can we leave him behind? Oh, I forgot to actually move my units around. I do want to send Jonas to go do something. I guess maybe I should show some stuff about the map. So we have Sir William. I think this description might be new, I'm not sure. A puppet master and tyrant, shaped Alib from shadows. S rank in light and dark magic and A rank in staff. He comes with loose, purge, silence, and berserk. We have several morph draws. We have some strong morphs here with like Excalibur, for example. We have a bunch of units with other strong tomes and long-range staffs like Sleep, for example. I don't know if I'll check the inventory for everyone. There's also still some chests available for opening. And yeah, maybe I'll regret not checking everyone's stats. These all look like they're equipping. All the morph draws have the Eriskagal 3 range, 1 to 3 range. So we'll need to be careful with how we fight them. But my experience with the chapter before is it's actually quite easy for sort of the last chapter. The only real dangers are the morph draws and maybe like some of these units from the beginning. But eventually it just turns into a bait and switch and walk down long hallways, which was one thing I sort of felt was a critique I had towards the chapter from when I played it before. But anyway, the best way to kill these morph draws is to just remove them using the effective sovereigns or other effective weapons. And since this is the last chapter, I'll leave animations on. Hopefully that won't be annoying or anything. And I think Norris, if I did my math right, just has a guaranteed kill here. Yeah. So even without the crit, the 2 attacks with the sovereign would finish this enemy. And I think I don't know if I brought the staves I need for it, but I think I have a hammer, and I might be able to bring any of these quote-unquote legendary but not actually legendary weapons back to full uses without them breaking. The only legendary weapon I have is the Apocalypse, and I have some Rhine Flashes, but those aren't legendary technically. Right, so that removes that one. However, that leaves Norris in range now. So I will rescue him. And I can't move him. I can't rescue drop him now. On this side, we don't have the same luxury, but I think we can attack with Divine with Hannah first and then finish with Luke as long as Luke doesn't miss. Yeah, with these morph draws, you basically just want to kill them before they can even attack you. And there we go. That's 2 gone. I did a good job of getting Luke leveled up, so he's up to 18 now. So Hannah is out of range, but Luke is in range of that morph draw. And oh, I cannot rescue him. Okay, let's hope that he is fast enough to not get doubled. It's possible he is not. So this has 16 speed. he has the same speed. I can't tell what the weight of this is. But this axe is very heavy. So I might have... Well, I can at least... Which axe is the lightest? The longbow is the lightest. So I can trade equip the longbow and hope that's enough. Alright. And now that Zephyl is promoted, this is what his more active animation is on the map rather than his idle one. It appears nothing else has exactly changed. Like his mug is the same, unlike how Chadwick's changed. Right, I think there's something I need to be careful about here. Yeah, so there's these guys have brave bows, which is frightening. McClear comes, well, I don't know I think we have seen this clip before, yeah. He comes with this S-rank axe, Charybdis, and it has 1 range, but it has 22 might, but also crazy weight. And these are his stats, so this is almost like the Athos of the vanilla game. So even with the Delphi shield, I am a bit afraid of these brave bows. Okay, let's see if I screwed up with the Dragmaw. Okay, I'll just miss 270s. Okay, there's at least 2 hits, or 2 swings, because it's a brave sword. That's not very frightening. Oh, it didn't go for the attack, okay. I'm surprised. And I guess you got to see the new animation for Zephyl there. And this won't hit. Ow. Ow. Forgot about how pirates could walk across water. They really did their best to kill McClear, didn't they? Okay, so I survived that by the skin of my teeth with Delphia. I think we want McClear or Zephyl to see some battle. Let's see if you can get a spear animation from him first. Oh, and we did get a crit. Excellent. He already has the feel of Zephyl from FE6. Alright. Try with the killer axe. And we got a spinny attack. Okay, Clear needs healing over here. The super giant heal animation of the recover. Alright, we have Actonium. I'm getting some bad misses right now. Okay, I do want you to die, so please proceed to do so. Okay, now the greatest threat, I think, is the... Wait, you can't kill him? Wow. There's actually a crit chance here as well, that's frightening. Let's pray for no 10% crit then. It's actually quite bad because there's another chance for him to get a crit on any of these units. Yeah, I think that's sort of unfair because there's two of them, one on each side, and there's only one Atlas pin. We have bolting, so maybe I can try to make things a little less luck based, but this only 60%. Oh well, we know we're good. Okay, that crit chance threat is removed, though that was by luck and less careful planning. This isn't enough to kill, and I don't think Keegan is in range of any attacks that can kill him, at least if Zephyr is being attacked instead here. Yeah, this can't kill Keegan. I'm glad I brought the bolting. And then this will be another wasted attack. Okay, some reinforcements there. Okay, I need to bring McLear back because he is in range of the Dragmaw if he stays, or the Morph Draw, or whatever their name is. Sure, I'll just go ahead and talk to him. Ah, the fourth guy! My name is Jonas. I have thing to show you. I hear you are a brainy tactician man. Here, my strategy for beating our bad guys up. Is this done in finger paint? No, my fingers are too huge. This is done with my little toes. Come on now, that's just absurd. You can't be serious. His toes are green. Wahahaha! Sometimes they are blue. I don't understand anything about you. Let us share then a meeting of the minds. I have huge ideas, huge like me. Listen, Captain. All due respect, I think we should play to our strengths. You pummel the morphs to death, and I'll metaphorically take the wheel. Ah yes, take my wheel. What the? Is that from your ship? Yes, yours to use. Got a wheel. So this wheel is insane. You'll see that shortly. So this has high crit. It's basically a high crit hand axe. It's pretty crazy. I know the might is sort of low on the low end, but it's super awesome. And the animation is awesome, so I have to be sure to show this off. Now, what do I want to drop? I think I'll drop the and Conitim. Well, it's not. I'm not dropping it. I'm just sending it to Jacoby. I could swap my swords out differently later, but I definitely want the wheel on me, and then the wind serpent and the white wolf. Neither of which I've used, though I have used the wind serpent in the previous chapter, but in the failed attempts. Oh, they're both in range. Okay, let's hope she survives and that I don't get punished again. Or don't get punished, rather. Okay, he just moved away. I don't understand the AI for these morph draws. I don't know if that's their actual name. Maybe it's like Morph Dragon and then they had to shorten it because the class name might be limited to a certain number of characters. Was there a spawn here as well? Yes, there was. Okay. Maybe these reinforcements were added in to make this chapter more interesting. Maybe because when I played this before, it wasn't on version 2.5 of the hack. So now. To equip this, of course. I think the clear is fine. The aura has a lot of uses, so I'll go ahead and use it once here for fun. And we got an aura crit as well. And we can't finish because we are carrying someone, but we can drop them, and then I think we can finish. Though not if we miss. But we can see this Iron Axe skeleton isn't much of a threat, dealing only 1 damage to Venom. Okay, I do want Jacoby to be safe though. Move him over here. Morph Draw is in range now. Now, I haven't shown a sword attack yet, but I do want it to just not be a problem anymore. Now let's hope for a Luke hit. It probably would have been better to give the kill to Zephiel, since he has more experience he can gain, but oh well. I wonder if you... Did Luke gain experience from that? Maybe you don't gain experience from fighting morph draws. But that sounds like a bug, or at least not something intended. Everyone here is at full health, right? Yeah. So we can wipe out some of these people. And it's just so good. Has healing utility and flying and mounted and like so many good things. Anyway. Venom has way more defense than Norris because the Iron Axe was doing only 1 damage to him. Norris isn't quite a glass cannon. He's not that squishy, but he has crazy output damage for a melee unit that, as opposed to, like, of course, Chadwick knocks everyone out of the water with his Apocalypse, but yeah. This won't hit. This will hit, but it has no crit chance, so even if it doubles, Arnold will live. Okay, that missed, that's good. So this guy's out of range of everyone I have here, except maybe of Luke. Okay, Luke, make him go away. No more sleeping from this this priest, bishop rather. There's a crit chance here. I don't like that. I can actually die. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's try to play it safe if I can. That has crit. Arnold doesn't have crit. Okay. And Arnold can't die. Can do ranged here though. So I turned my AC off so I can record this without any white noise from that. I don't know if the mic would pick it up or at all or not, but hopefully I won't regret that later. But it is pretty cold tonight, so I don't think my apartment room will heat up too much. You might have observed there the general there, I think, was wielding that special lightning axe, but I'll try to check that once it's my turn again. When I used to play this chapter, I would feed like as much experience to Zephiel as I could because I was just enjoying how crazy his level ups were and how he finally had a promotion. And yes, the bolt axe, the tactician's made magic axe with 1 to 3 range, and also a spear. So this guy's like decked out, man. No crit chance. We'll just use our magic ranged weapons on each other. Not sure if that was wise, but here we go. No more Wyvern Lord threat. And then no more crit chance from this Killer Axe threat. Level 11 Conduit with Keegan. Send that to Jacoby. I should try to remember to use that once I have a chance. Who do I want to be stronger? Sure. Let's just use it right away. Oops. Or fail to. I'll have to try to remember to do that later. Maclear's full health. I am worried about how there's a Luna here and everything, so maybe this won't go well. And there's no way I could trade the pure water to him right now. No, because Venom's my only person who can move over the water other than McClear, but he already finished his move, and he doesn't have any support with anyone, so I can't really help that way. King has already moved, so he can't try to kill anyone, and I don't think he can anyway. So there's nothing I can do except hope he doesn't die. Physicking him won't be of any value because he's at full health. I can move people in range to make the enemies want to prefer to attack them, I mean. If I equip something that I can't attack back with, they'll be more likely to attack me. Equip the Wing Serpent. That's not a 1-2 range, right? Yes. You can do something similar with Norris. Okay, this one went for Keegan. And he got crit for it. Keegan's like, "Oh, you insolent wyvern rider, come back when you've had 100 years more training." That Silver Blade was pretty scary. Now I'm a bit frightened that I could die from the Bolt Axe. Please. Oh. Right, because it's magic and Brenya has all the resistance. Okay, we're good. Okay, you put yourself in range where I can kill you now. And I think McClear has enough health / resistance to survive the rest of these attacks. And Jonas baited the divine attack. And the purge can't kill, so we're all good. This can't even do damage. Alright. Morph Draw is not quite in range, so we're safe for a bit longer. Can you straight up kill this person? Yes, you can. And you are out of range of them. I think I'd like Chadwick to gain more experience, so I will attack with him. Chadwick crits are always great. He just dealt like 93 damage. Okay, no sword crit. So let's eliminate the archer. Actually, I might do it this way. Oh, I breezed over that crit. I shouldn't have. So I want to use the energy ring before I forget to. I'm not in range of the staff, am I? Yeah, I thought maybe there was a way to show staff range instead of attack range. I just don't want to be berserked. I guess that's Zephiel's dodge animation with the sword. The bishop went for venom rather than McClear, so we're extra safe. This one will heal the general, which is fine because that just means more experience for Zephiel. Okay, the morph draw is in range now. Time to one-shot it. I think to try to speed things up, I will rescue drop people across the water. So as you can see, we've sort of, the reinforcements were all dealt with, the ones down here and the ones up there, up here. Now we're sort of just walking. So the rest of the chapter until we reach this center area, I think, will be pretty uninteresting unless there's new things that has come up from when I played this last. Oh, I should do this while I remember I can. I rejoice to see you, friend. You always surprise me, McClear. Didn't expect you here. I was told William used my image against you. This infuriates me. I will not stand for my good name being misused. Yeah, your reputation is, I know, flawless. Yet I am not here for my rep, but for my dear buddies. Right, well, we're glad to have you. You've saved us again. Think nothin' of it. Best friends forever. Wait up, McClear. What? You brought nothing but your axe, right? Oh, come now, Chetty. I brought me pants this time. Jeez. No, I mean, you have no supplies. Take this. Ah, thank you. I will enjoy this witch's brew. It's not a... whatever. And now McClear has pants, an axe, and an elixir. So after I kill the general and this bishop, it'll just be the mechanics of moving units for a bit. I might cut that once we reach that. We could try. People try to purge us a couple more times. We try to get a crit again. Still no crit. And still no sword crit. But we get an excellent level up. Oh, there. That's Zephiel's sword crit attack. Which is actually not as fancy as his regular sword attack, because he doesn't do that fast movement of the sword after the swing. But that one looks like so strong. Like he swings like a baseball bat. yeah, so that's the end of that Bolt General. I think it's the exact same on this side. Basically, I tried baiting out the warrior with Chadwick, but that didn't work. So I'll have to go all in and just annihilate him now. Chadwick doesn't quite have the magic to one-shot him, but he does have the speed to one-round him. So I need to start being careful. As soon as I enter the range of the Berserk, which I'm hoping is the same range. Oh, magic divided by 2. Okay, Berserk is different. So this is 3 to 10. This is magic divided by 2. So his magic is 22. So it's 11. And this is to 10. So one greater than the magic range. Okay, so Zephyr's out of range. Shadrick's out of range. I need to be very careful of that. None of the other... No one else, I believe, has long-range Berserk staves. Let me just quickly check. Oh. Oh. Okay. So there's no bishop here because I longbowed him, right? Okay. But that's only Chadwick. Okay. And I have a restore. I have a restore on Amiya. It's Chadwick's range. Chadwick has moved 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to leave Chadwick where he is for now. And he has good health. He could be berserked, but I think he will be fine. As for this side, there's no berserk until we're in range of William here. I think Amiya's out of range if Chadwick gets berserked. Okay, miss with Jacoby. Delphia can eliminate this bishop. Oh, that was stupid, wasn't it? Zephyr's in range now. Oops. Especially since I was going to try to see if I can support with him, but I can't now. So Zephyr's in range of berserking. On this side, Hannah has berserk. So you have your highest distance is 2, and you have a move of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the way back to where Hannah is. Let's move everyone away. Delphia's in range, but I don't think they attack right away when they're berserked. So I think we're okay. There's a crit chance there. That's quite scary, actually, because that would one-shot. can't even get a guaranteed kill on you, can I? No, none of them will one-shot. Okay, let's retreat. Is that even enough? Oh, that is enough to be out of range. Delphia is also 1% crit. I don't like that. Who has... Do I have an natural spin here? I do. Okay. Will we be out of William's range? Yes. So, trade the actress pin to you. Then you eliminate him, and then it will be safe and assured. Okay. I learned my lesson from a chapter in the early game where I lost a run from a 1% crit chance that I wasn't paying attention to. Okay, now I still can't quite see if I can support, so if I dance / height for Hannah. Is there a support here? Yes, there is. Is there one? Is this one that I haven't done yet? Yes, okay. Brunya, status report. This mercenary army is proving sufficient. It's funny she should say that on the last gameplay chapter. But I wish we could requisition more soldiers. Impossible. I know, any soldier we request would be impossible to vet. William has influence with your father, and we can't even trust our own resource staff. Ironically, the Black Fang's pattern of picking up random stragglers dodges William's meticulous planning. He can't anticipate what the Black Fang is going to do, because the Black Fang doesn't even know. We've likely passed a handful of intended plants that we walked right past. No rhyme or reason to it. Has he not successfully planted a single soldier among us? Only Paul, who was unaware of it at the time. And Paul seems to have fallen in love with the Black Fang and grew lax in his reporting. It's almost comedic. How so? The best laid plans of mice and men, gone awry in the face of drunken fraternity. Well, this will not happen to us. No army on Elib will ever draw such dutiful camaraderie as that you will build. Let us hope. For such an army would require an indomitable will and love of purpose. What could contrast us that could love so wholly and unflinchingly? Unless we ourselves are to stray from pure purpose. We would never. As long as we walk on the path of the righteous, we have naught to fear, but fear itself. Then let us commit to love harder and truer than any army could muster. Aye, Brunya. You and me together, forever. Okay, another Chadwick crit. And that's the end of that general. He's taken 120 damage. Okay, and we can safely eliminate this enemy. I might as well. No, I'll conserve the spear. Probably don't need to, but oh well. Oh, this has a crit chance. I should have looked at that. I was saying, oh, I learned my lesson about 1% crits, and then I didn't look at my crit chance for this bishop at all. But I wasn't punished for it, so I'll just be grateful. Waiting for Chadwick to either be berserked or to remove this berserk bishop, but there'll still be the risk of berserks from William, so I'll need to remain careful. That's not in William's range, is it? Oh, it's A to switch. Okay. So I'm sure you're all asking yourselves, what did I do to get myself back here when I was, you know, I had Chadwick up here and we were much further through this chapter. So what happened is I forgot to save my game earlier. So I was recording on it yesterday and I forgot to save. Well, actually, sorry, I didn't forget to save. I tried saving and I used the wrong keyboard shortcut, and I lost all of the progress to the chapter. So if we started now, I'm gonna pause for a moment, but I want to make sure I don't forget to show Jonas with the wheel here. And if I didn't show the description before, this is McClear's steering wheel. So I want to be sure that I show this animation off. Alright, so another thing I want to show. So the wheel has 1 to 2 range and a might of 5. If you compare that to a hand axe, it has a might of 7. So the wheel has lower might than the hand axe, but it has 30 crit, so that's part of what's so insane about it. So what do I want to take out first? Probably the Brave Axe guy. So let's show it off. There's the crit animation. Maybe we'll also get a normal animation with the wheel on enemy phase. Okay, we got a crit again that time. I guess it's almost 50% crit, so that's not too surprising. Maybe this time, yeah, okay. So that's an ordinary one, and then there's that special one. It also shows off more of like his battle sprite. I don't think he has that stance with any other weapon. Or maybe he does. I think if he's wielding a hand axe, he would have the same stance, actually. Let's see if I killed Venom. I might have. And I did. Okay, time for me to restart again then. Alright, I'm back to essentially where I was before I failed my first run. So I think I'll do something similar to before. Let Chadwick run ahead and perhaps get berserked by William. First though, I think I want to make it a bit easier for him by taking out one of these guys with Keegan, so I'll do that now. On this side, I'll send Zephiel out to do stuff on his own. Oh right, there's a crit chance here. That's Arnold with the Etcher's Pin. Okay, now there should be 0 crit chance here. Okay, I guess that's a bit dangerous because maybe the other enemy could, or actually no. Oh, that spawns in a ton of enemies, wow, okay. Still not in range of anyone though. These have aura, but no long range weapons. So we should be okay. I was thinking about the bishop on the right side, but I already killed him with the longbow with Luke earlier. So Zephiel should be fine. Oh, so these apostles can use axes, swords, and that's cool. Oh no, a spindle. The PTSD is coming back. You have a spindle as well? No, these ones do not have a spindle with them. But they have a Wo Dao Swordmaster instead. very nearly a one-shot kill. And we get a Chadwick crit. Actually, okay, he's out of range. So Chadwick is at nearly full health. He can only be hit by both of these. His resistance is 22 though, so he should be fine. So I think the reinforcements that we had when we moved Zephiel far enough, I think they weren't there before, so maybe someone else also shared feedback with HHS about this chapter being a bit slow and not really anything happening once you've defeated the first bunch of enemies at the south. So maybe this is his answer to that. Or his redesign to make up for that. Or I could just be remembering things wrong, but I don't recall them from before. Well, I can just make you go away. Okay, yeah, 0 crit chance. Oh, we can't double him, okay. Or can't double it since it's a morph. Okay, some more chip damage with the purge. How do we do against him? You have Soul Blade, Moonsword. Oh, so we just one-shot him. Okay, I was wondering if Chadwick is getting close to maxing any of his stats, and I guess he is getting close to maxing magic. Just, that looks like a 30 cap on his magic. Zephiel moved already, yep. More chip damage. That won't kill, but this might if I crit. No crits for me. What's their ranges here? Oh. Well, there's a crit chance, but even if both of those hit and crit, that would be 36 damage if I did my math right, so not too bad. Okay. I'm not super sure how to approach this leaf. Drops of prominence, but we didn't bring our leaf in this chapter. highest move person here is Venom, but I don't have any, or I do have this spear. So I could trade the Sovereign to Venom, bring Chadwick back, and then swap and take the enemy out that way. Okay, I will cut the process of moving Venom in place. Alright, I have Venom in place now. Let's see how this does. That's 68. It's not actually a kill then. But we do double him, which means it cannot double me. And 48 health is a lot. I don't think it would do a full 48 in one attack. And it's just plain dead. Okay, so that one is taken care of. And then I'll send this to Jacoby. On this side, I have Zephiel poised to attack this leaf. Now I know Zephiel is quite slow. It's not uncommon for him to be doubled by things. Wow, defense is 33. It looks like maybe all of these caps are over 30 because you can see part of the bar, like sort of the graphical glitch with these bars. But yeah, 33 defense. Now I don't know with these if they attack your defense or your resistance. But so there is some concern here. We can maybe move a little closer. But that's not very interesting. I think I'll just try and see what happens. If I fail, it's for the content, I guess. And okay, so William does indeed Berserk eventually, and that's pretty frightening actually, because Venom has... oh no. Venom has a lot of move in Chadwick. Equip Nosferatu, I guess, and then Prey. I'm basically guaranteed for him to move towards me, right? Because there's no other enemies for him to go for. Also, I'm not quite in range of this Morph Jaw either. I mean, I suppose I can try to physic Chadwick. But beyond that, I don't see anything I can do. Okay, I forgot that this enemy was in range. That's still dangerous though, because Venom could kill himself against William. So I think if we trade the tome off Amya, she can take a hit and survive. Or maybe someone with stronger defense. How's Hannah's defense? I feel like I ought to move Chadwick. That's all I can think to do. Okay, so he's come back. Oh, thank God. He's not going to heal though. Wait a minute. Oh, I failed. I failed because Hannah... Zephiel's not going to be able to kill this morph draw. And then it will kill him, or William will kill him. I shouldn't have moved Hannah to this side. I was too worried about the venom threat and I forgot Zephiel's chance of dying fighting things that are too strong for him to take without being able to retreat. Because we can do this, or no we can't. We can't even restore his venom. Is this not a tile? We can... Oh, it's a brace. This isn't a stair, it's a brace. Okay, so she can't stand on this tile, so she can't restore him. So then we're probably doubly screwed. I can't talk. Even on this side, Hannah can't... We can't manage to both trade to Hannah the... No, Hannah already has a restore staff, but she can't make it in time. I can send her back this way, but there's no way that both William and the Leaf will miss. I don't think Chadwick can get out of Venom's range either. I suppose one thing I could do, I can send as many people this way as possible in the hope of William targeting another person, and then hope the morph draw misses, but the morph draw is just not gonna miss. Okay, now Venom shouldn't be able to kill anyone, but that doesn't matter because Zephyr will die. Yeah, I couldn't get anyone in range for him to attack instead, other than the morph draw. Because if these are all places that we can't stand. But if I had someone in range that could make him walk away from the morph draw and attack them instead, then if it was outside of the morph draw's range, since the morph draw doesn't move, then Zephyr would have lived. And if I had C rank on Brunya and she had a physic, then I could have healed Zephyr and he might have lived, but might not have, because I don't know if the physic would have done enough healing to reach the 60 health he needs to survive. Now we can't even watch an animation for it because you don't get animations for berserked people. So I resign to my fate. Oh right, the morph draw won't attack because it only attacks on its turn. However, okay, McClear should survive this, and he can't kill Venom because he can't strike back. But now both the leaf... Oh, the leaf chose to elixir. But it's almost guaranteed. Oh my god, we got a miss. Okay, but we can't rescue. Right? We can't rescue. We can't kill either. We can heal though. But now both will, the Morphdraw and William will attack because the leaf is not damaged anymore. Okay, I can do this at least. I can damage the Morphdraw and then maybe make it attack me instead. But the only person who can reach the Morphdraw is Delphia, and the only way she can hit is with her javelin. I could just stand in Zephiel's range. No, I can't. There's still the issue of... Actually... Actually, I still want the mend. If I stand here, yeah, because that's 1, 2, 3. If I stand here, Zephiel can stand here and attack. He has... Oh, he has a 1-2 range weapon, so he could choose to attack with the Wind Sword, but would be no reason to, because Delphia cannot attack back. So if Zephiel uses the same AI as the enemy AI, I think he'll attack Delphia and live because he would move out of the range of the Morphdraw here, and then even if he's hit by William, he should survive, I think. On Luke, let's just get you out of the way. You're not helping with anything. So if that works, I think Zephiel will continue to live, and we just need to hope he doesn't crit Delphia, because he certainly can. And we can't get the Atros pin off him. On this side, we are good. And I think that's all the preparation I can do. I need to hope that Zephiel goes, attacks Delphia, but does not kill her. And he did not. So that's like a guaranteed loss then, because this... Oh, it healed again. Thank God for healing AI. And that's not enough to kill him. Okay. Okay, Hannah can heal again. Okay, he'll do enough damage to make the leaf... Will the leaf heal one more time? I think he has one more use. I'm not sure. If he doesn't, then I'm screwed. He does not have one more... The Morphdraw ran out of elixirs. And because it ran out of elixirs, it attacked. And Zephiel was at low enough health. And now I have failed this run as well. Okay. So I need to have a better strategy for the berserking. Part of the problem is not knowing how close I need to be to proc William actually choosing to berserk me. So it's hard to deal with that. But I think if I can get a handle on what the range is for being berserked by William, then when I'm approaching that range, I can send a unit that maybe has nothing equipped. Because if it has no weapons, I think a Berserk unit will not attack enemies, and they'll just walk around the map stupidly. Which I wouldn't mind, because then I could just let William use up all his Berserks. My units just run around the map like a chicken with their head cut off, and then eventually they stop, and then he's out of Berserks, and then we still need to proceed carefully because he has the Siege Tome, but it'll be much safer then. So I think I'll try that strategy on my next run. Okay, I'm roughly back where I was. I unequipped all items from Arnold and thought I put him in range where he would be berserked by William, but then William chose to purge him rather than berserking him. So what I can do is I could just move Arnold into range of being purged, and then out of range and in range over and over until the purge is out, and then maybe William will start berserking him. So I think that's the strat I will try, but I will do it off screen. Okay, so now William is out of purges. I have Arnold here with no weapons. I have McClear here also with no weapons. And I want to see if he will berserk either of them now. Okay, let's see if he berserks now. Okay, he does not. Maybe he will berserk only if they have a weapon. So let's get a weapon maybe on McClear, because he has higher defense than Arnold, I think. No, he has the same defense, so who has the greater speed? Okay, McClear has the greater speed, so least likely to be doubled by enemies. So I think I'll give McClear a weak weapon and then put him in range of berserking, but again, I'll do this off screen. Okay, I gave McClear an iron axe. I'm gonna put him on this tile, see if that's enough to proc. That is enough to proc the berserk, okay. So if I retreat a bit, so I think McClear should go for the dragon. We have Physic here. I'll start moving Hannah over so that, wow. McClear is crazy over here. Okay, so Hannah has physics as well in case I run out of physics on Emiya, but I don't think I will because there won't be that many turns of Berserk. There's only 3 turns left. However, I expect McClear to be berserked again. So I'll continue sending Hannah over. No, okay, he's running back. That's fine, that's good actually. Move Hannah some more. I can start running away sort of. So McClear has a move of 6 and Emiya has a move of 6. So if I let him move again, Emiya can restore him. Or he'll just be done. Okay. So then we rinse and repeat. I can do that off screen. I'll just use up all the berserks. I know this is being cheap, but there's nothing in the chapter that's preventing me from doing this. Alright, now William is all out of berserks, and I restored McClear for the last time, so now we can close in on him. There's a lot of tiles to move to close in, and I don't think I'll bother showing them. Also, all of the enemies are out of long range. tomes. So yeah, it's just a matter of moving in on William now. Alright, let's see what's in chest number 1. A loose, which I suppose Amia can use. Yeah, and loose is S rank. So Amia can use that. Oh, I'll just quickly show what's in the next chest. William's still trying to silence Hannah, and I suppose he succeeded this time. And then in the other chest, we have a Rex Hasta. That is S rank. So Venom can use that. Okay. I will wait out the silence and then cross to this tile because I feel like that might do something. Okay, let's find out if crossing the tile does anything. It does not there, at least. So yeah, I'll move Chadwick over here, open these chests to find out what's inside, and then proceed to head towards William. Alright, in this chest we have an angelic robe. I think Hannah can definitely use that. Then she can take her restore staff back from Chadwick. Chadwick can then check out the contents of this chest. An Excalibur. Can you use that? You can. Drop the fire. Take the Excalibur. Do you have crit chance against you? No. Okay, we can start the process of killing this one, or just complete it right now. Oh, I don't think I've seen that animation before. That was interesting. Yeah, so I was correct about this one going over here. Also has 0 crit against Hannah. And what is in this chest? A Fortify. Oh, we actually deal damage with this. In case I haven't shown William's stats yet. These are his stats. Which I think is actually lower than we've seen him have before. So I guess in that case it's not that surprising that he... Ah, okay. Strangely, this tile triggers it, but not the tiles Chadwick and Amia are on. Interesting. Nice try, but I'm behind half a dozen skeletons. I think you miscounted, sir. I think these are 5 skeletons, not half a dozen. Okay, that is not awesome because all of these units have already moved. What are we looking at here? Some of these are scary, some of them have crit chance even. How lovely. They must die first then. Okay, this will eliminate this one. They're quite chunky too, 41 health. So that's the end of that one. Please. Okay, thank you for not missing. So that takes out the 2 crit ones. Silver blades are the next scariest. That won't kill. This will. Well, I guess it wouldn't have if she had not crit. This will kill though. Let's use the Rex Haster for once. Actually use my special weapons. It's the final chapter and everything. No other opportunity to use it. Oh no, 1 damage. Though with what's coming up, that could potentially matter. Okay, so we've wiped out the surprise skeletons. Okay, and 1 final chest in the game. Okay, now the final chest. A Dire Cronus. So 25 crit. 25 might. Wow. Compare that to Winged Serpent has 11. White Wolf has 20. Oh my gosh. Wow. And it's A rank. So it's like a free use for your swordsman if you never got them to S rank. Yeah, even Zephiel can use it. Give me that. Oh, wait a minute. Zephiel's A rank, but he can't use it. I wonder if this needs to be either a specific class or a... Maybe you need to... Maybe that should be a perf. It says A rank, but maybe that's a perf. Maybe that's perf to Achilles' sister. I can't remember her name right now. Are you A rank? You're not A rank in swords anyway, so I can't check. You are not A rank in swords either. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need to start being cautious. He has crit, of course. So how do I want to do this? Jonas might be a good way to do it. So who has After Spin? You have it. Okay, he doesn't move. Okay. This is not a kill, but it's fine. So we'll heal Jonas back up here. I want to do... Yeah, loose is the S rank one. So I'll do loose for loose. I do less damage than him, but I double him. And I have more crit. Both of us have crit, but it's guaranteed hit, so I'll be safe. Bishop v Bishop. Enough pretending. Gloves come off now. No longer will I pretend to be a worthless human.
You Black Fang, you petty band of brigands.
If I knew, maybe in post-production I'll experiment. I'll see if I can do that, like, satanic fancy voice thing, because I feel like that belongs to the switch that William has made now. I wish I could remember his dragon name.
Arrogant in your aspirations. The laws of nature are thus. The divine rest above dragons, and dragons above men. Among men you are the lowest, the refuse of society. To oppose me is to piss into the sky with the aim of dousing the sun.
He has taken his native form. If he draws from his dragon stone, he will be a full-on divine dragon. Yes, defeat him quickly. I see, so I may have made a pretty bad mistake here. Much higher health, can't be crit anymore because he has Atris Pin. Stronger tome, I believe. Yeah, that's might 16, might 19. You can see his face has changed. I think earlier this said Bishop. These are his new stats. And full health. So he got a full heal on the same turn. And I can't rescue people away. They haven't taken any damage, but I don't know how well they fare against him. So she wouldn't die on this turn or the next turn, but so if he doesn't move, I can move people into position, and I think he still wouldn't move at this point if he didn't move before. With this amount of resistance, this is 19, 43, I think she can survive around if she isn't crittable by him, but she might be. Jonas has... yeah, Jonas is I would rather rescue if I could, but I can't rescue him. I believe I have pure water on someone, but I'm not sure. This is William's new form. Yeah, that's not enough to kill, and there's the crit chance, so I will refrain from doing that. Let's try this though. This might be unwise. Actually, I came quite close to killing him on the same turn. If only I'd known that he wouldn't move, then I could have... well, I guess I figured that out earlier anyway. Maybe I'm just an idiot. So Brenya can't heal Delphia, but Delphia should be fine. It's Hannah I'm mostly worried about. Hannah and Jonas. Because even with her angelic robe, that might not be enough. So let's hope that everything works out. Please survive, whoever is attacked by William. It's Delphia. Okay, then we're fine. And Delphia gets the final blow. Or does she?
Damn it! Damn Bramamond! Damn this place! None are my equal. You stand on each other's shoulders, nipping at my heels. I'm the last living god. I am owed your undying veneration.
Respect is earned, not owed, William.
Don't lecture me, rodent.
Then break out your Dragonstone already, lizard. And let's end this like men.
Like men? The only regret I have is that the war forced me to wear the guise of your kind.
Well, you won't need to do that anymore. Hop to it, Scaly.
I won't take orders from you?
What's the matter, William? I mean, I know you're old, but trouble getting it, you know.
Juvenile as your kind is. I'd like not to waste these souls is all. And I was waiting for him.
Merrick! Shit.
Merrick, kill them or get the book off Chadwick.
Not yet.
What?
Time for the power you promised. The power to never again be under heel. Infuse me with the quintessence to never be vulnerable again.
Fine. I suppose you've served well enough. Be free of your fragile form and embrace the souls of the anguished.
And this is Merrick's new form, with his flashy lightning eyes. Or I should have said, behold, Merrick's new form. That would have been better. Merrick, you have his power now. You don't need to serve him. No, perhaps not. But William has fulfilled his purpose, his promise. What has the Black Fang done? Promised to protect the people, yet tarry and watch my sister die. Become subject to a fraud, and now what? A child king? No. I will not conscript myself to your measured list of failures. Chadwick, it's no good. I've heard this kind of speech before. Merrick's soul is twisted. He will not be reasoned with. Good, because he won't live to utter another word. Hey, it's Miguel. And Merrick is Demon King. Oh, I see. That was him. He must have transformed into that form. Holy hell! That was Merrick? How many thousands of souls? He must have some weakness. We just need to... Don't care how big you are now. I'll break you with my bare hands, traitor. Miguel! Appreciate the assist, Chadwick, but this kill is mine. I won't miss again. Not with this Hamayumi the Demon Breaker.
Well, Merrick, would you do me a favor and kill them all?
Naturally.
Oh, and,
Exit is over there.
Oh yes, read my mind. I'll just...
Alan would have you buried, but I will let you rot. Come, face annihilation. Oh, there... I suppose I was wrong when I said that was the last chapter of gameplay. So... I guess the next chapter, chapter 24, will be the true final chapter of gameplay.